Hello everyone, it's Oliver Harper here, back with a new Let's Play, and today it's on Mutation Nation for the Neo Geo. Now, Neo Geo isn't particularly well known for its side-scrolling beat-em-ups, or belt-scrollers, as some call it now. I don't know where the term belt-scroller came from. Which is odd, isn't it? Because the Neo Geo is like so well known for one-on-one fighting games, but when it comes to scrolling beat-em-ups, never quite delivered. Which is a shame because there's some interesting titles, but they just lack the sort of moves you can pull off in the game and sort of variety in combat. Like you've got Burning Fight, which is basically a rip-off of Final Fight, and you've got Sengoku series, which by the third one it gets really good. And you've got like Robo Army, and I think maybe another couple, but Mutation Nation is not bad actually. It's kind of visually quite interesting, and you've got some good power-ups you can pick up in the game. But yeah, so we're going to go through it and just have a, I'm not going to try and achieve anything like try and do it with like 1 credit or something like that. Just going to, just a fun playthrough, which I've not played it for a long time actually. I can't remember if I owned it on the Neo Geo AES when I had one in the early 2000s when collecting Neo Geo wasn't, impossible to achieve, like it is now, where most titles, common titles, are overpriced now, and some of the best games are just so out of one's price range. You'd have to put like a, deposit down for a mortgage to buy some of these games. But yeah, when I started collecting Neo Geo AES games, retro gaming wasn't really a thing at that point. So you could get most of the decent titles, like King of Fighters '98, for example, on cartridge, or Japanese cartridge, for like 60 quid, something like that. I get it from Japan. But now it's just ridiculously expensive. But yeah, Mutation Nation. I think I had Robo Armor. I never got this one. I think this one was slightly. I always, when I was searching on eBay, I'd always find the US copy, which was always more expensive than the Japanese one, because the US one there was kind of, I presume, down to less cartridges printed, perhaps, or down to the fact that it was in English. It's more desirable. Yeah, so combat-wise, you get the standard punch and jump, and then you got the special you pull off by picking up these items that are drops, and you have to charge them up. If you don't have the item, you can sort of hold down the button and do that. Oh, that's actually one of my specials. Whoopsie daisy. It doesn't, because this was what, a couple of years after Final Fight, and it doesn't quite have the deep combat Final Fight has. You could, for example, grab someone and then throw them over you. You'd either just do one standard move, just either essentially knee them in the face. In Final Fight, for example, if you do a flying kick and you press down and kick, you'll kind of do a different move. This one doesn't do that. It's a bit of a shame. It always just seems so limited. It's a bit like the Konami fighters, where they'd get these great licenses and actually kind of repackage the same engine, like the Ninja Turtles, and then you get kind of reuse it in things like X-Men and Simpsons, and it all look lovely, but the combat is so kind of simple and repetitive, it sort of just get bored of it a bit quickly. When likes of Final Fight, and then later on like Street Rage 2, for example, which is still the best side-scrolling beat 'em up ever made for me personally. Street Rage 4 was very good. I enjoyed playing that recently. But I did have Burning Fight on the Neo Geo, which was like a game which has no story. You just sort of start the game and you beat people up. You can walk in shops and stuff and beat up just destroy some of the shelves and stuff to get points and so forth. But when you kill the end boss, it's just like end, credits. There's no plot to it. This one, I mean, there's kind of no plot even at the beginning, but you kind of get the sense that everyone's just been kind of, mutated or affected by something, and it's kind of like a mad scientist at the end. This level here is very reminiscent of Final Fight, when you get the boss comes through the door and just sort of starts whistling for his mates to come along. Your special kind of thing where if you get cornered or get ganged up on, you press punch and jump, and he does this kind of really awkward dragon punch. It's kind of like how a sprite would be standing. They just kind of like make him just go into the air. It looks a bit awkward. Whoosh. And then we go inside. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the Neo Geo was just kind of missing that killer app, like side scroller. It just never got it right, which is odd. Because even if Neo, if it wasn't SNK developing it, there'd be other developers that would jump in and produce a game for the console, and they still didn't really figure it out. You know, it's very bizarre. But there's no denying that the game does look really nice. It's nice and colourful, really detailed sort of backgrounds, and the animation isn't too choppy. It's quite smooth in areas. But you know, even back then, if you saw this in a magazine, you'd be like, "Whoa, this looks incredible!" Like, you know, in comparison to your SNES or Mega Drive. Well, you know, perhaps if you hadn't had an Amiga or something, you know. But when you sort of, you know, realise that you're paying £200 for a game that is kind of simple in that way, in regards it could be complete in half an hour. You know, just after a while, you think, oh yeah, it does look great, but it's a bit of a waste of money. What's this charge thing? Oh, just when I was about to do it, they always get you. Oh, first time I've gone down. First time I'm not dead just yet. Oh, I don't know how he got me there. Right, what do I want? I want seed. Take that, duck man. Yeah, some of the designs are odd of the bad guys, but they are. There's a lot of variety in the game with the character designs. Look at this dude, massive. It's like some sort of end boss from World Heroes. Oh shit! I fell to the floor. What's my special? Oh, this is one I like. That is cool. And it does show the boss energy bar as well, which is good. I don't like that in games where they don't show you how much damage you're doing. This one obviously has got multiple energy bars because he sort of transforms into different monsters, as it were. What's he doing over there? Come on. God, that was so close. Always takes a little bit too long to charge, and they always just nip you at the end. Take that. Also, what I noticed in this game is that when you get hit, you lose a life. You don't have much vulnerability, you know, because sometimes you go invincible for a few seconds just so you can get your position right. But you know, you get barely any time, and where the enemy gets quite a lot. So when you knock them down, and they're flashing for ages, so you can't really do anything. You can't do any damage. But they can do damage on you very quickly. Oh, I'm going to keep C. I don't want the other ones. These characters are very much like the ones in Final Fight. You know, come along, they throw like this kind of explosive at you and just piss off, and they can be killed like 1-2 hits. But they're just here to cause a quick amount of damage on you. Is he dead? No, he's not. Get rid of them. One big go. Now I've run out of the C icon. Oh no, I've got more here. Get more power-ups. I was going to show you, because if you don't have that power-up, you can do this kind of fast kick attack, which is actually really effective, actually. So, you know, sometimes you think, oh, maybe I don't need the power-up because the other move is actually just as powerful. But it's just giving you some variety, isn't it? To sort of show off how cool the game looks. Never ending. I do like the backgrounds. I always like it when you've got like this kind of cool city landscape in the background. Take everything to the streets. No. It's actually quite funny when you're when you're quite low on energy, your character will look tired. You'll be like out of breath. So it's kind of a little neat little thing the Neo Geo games have put in sometimes. Some of the fighting games we took a bit of a beating. You'd see the character would get more damaged, like they'd be like puffy face and a little bit of blood. Very much in the art of fighting games. Oh, hello. That was quick, isn't it? He got me then. Oh, you little shit. He keeps walking backwards. Get here. Oh, he's kind of a mid-boss. This is the annoying thing about these side-scrolling beam ups. The enemy will just kind of walk off screen and hide. So get back over here. Oh. So my character's knackered. That's well funny. That's a good little effect. Gotcha. Whoa, it's got like a robot. I thought he was a mutant. Doesn't seem to be. He's definitely a mid-boss. He's got no energy bar. Look at this spamming. Okay, now you're dead, mate. There we go. Gotcha. Put some more credits in. Put some more money in. Fake money, of course. Oh, these bloody things. Are these supposed to be like Thundercats or something? What's going on? Some evil Chitara. Give me that power. Now, kicking these guys off the bikes can be a little bit tricky sometimes. So let's go get you. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, let's get rid of these dudes. Into disco. Alright. This looks just like a level from what was it? World Heroes or potentially Fatal Fury. Disco level. Oh, it's coming out of a stomach. That's weird. Right, 3 bars left of health. Ah, bugs. Ah, got me. There you go, that was down. Nice. Area 2, right. Done. I think there may be like 6 levels to this game, I think. Yeah. As some of you may be thinking, because I was discussing Neo Geo in my collection earlier. Now, I don't own it anymore. I sold it off a long time ago because it's became like, you know, I was playing it, you know, quite a lot. And then I think it's always with collectors and you're collecting stuff. You know, you get low on money and you got to sell some things. And Neo Geo was costly to continue collecting for. As you know, I got a lot of titles I kind of wanted at first, and I got a lot of the, you know, but then to complete collections of certain franchises like Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, you just couldn't complete it because Art of Fighting 1 and 2 were like really affordable. Art of Fighting 3 was just like really at my price range. That sort of weird period where certain games you wanted, there was less cartridges because they were focusing on Neo Geo CD, so they made less, hence why Metal Slug on Neo Geo was like really expensive. So yeah, I got rid of it, and I did get another one again, but then I you know, decided to sort of, you know, sell it on again. Yeah, I just realised that it's just, you know, it's not a good thing to say. Like, you know, emulation is really kind of the way to go if you're not a collector and just want to play games just kind of briefly, or you know, just to have a quick fix of retro gaming. I couldn't get back into collecting video games again. It's just too much. And it's funny how the market. Everyone always talks about this on YouTube, and everything's been too expensive, and there's a problem with retro gaming, blah 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 blah. But it's silly seeing. I find it bizarre and absurd that, like, in particular Super Nintendo games, where they made millions of copies of certain games, large numbers, and they're selling for stupid amounts of money. It's like, you know, there's no actual demand there, and the price has been inflated because it's retro and it's Nintendo. But you know, you have to be a fool to be paying stupid amounts of money just for I don't know, like Super Metroid or something like that, or Street Fighter 2 Turbo, like boxed. It's like, it's not worth 200 quid or whatever, you know. They sold tons of these games. Look at that detail and that sprite. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. But yeah, that's, you know, kind of what I met one of my friends who had a nearly complete Sega Saturn collection. Just like, nah, he's getting out of it now, because the last titles he wanted for his PAL collection were just impossible to achieve. Like, either they rarely pop up, and when they do pop up, they're like stupid expensive, and the games, it's always the rare ones, you know, that aren't actually any good because no one bought it, or they made, you know, a limited amount of copies. I remember like seeing in Dixon's, which was like, you know, electronics store, which was kind of bought out by Curry's, I think, and it was sort of PC World now, Curry's PC World. But they were, you know, they sold Sega Saturn games back in the day, and I saw Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the Saturn, which was, you know, £40 at the time, you know, and I didn't buy it because, you know, just wasn't fussed about Mortal Kombat anymore. But that game is, because it's a late-ish release, it's like really expensive now. This thing, you know, oh, if I kept hold of it, I could have sold it off. But that's what you always do. You regret, you know, I wish I kept that machine. I wish I kept that game, because you know the value of it now, and all you want to do is keep it just to resell it and then take advantage of the market. So, you know, we're all guilty of that, I suppose. Emulation's got so good now, where even like Sega Saturn's very good to emulate. So, which was kind of the last one, sort of, you know, to emulate really well. I think Atari Jaguar is still quite difficult to emulate. I suppose there's not enough people actually wanting to play these games, really, or make an effort to actually update the old emulators and improve upon them. It's like, I remember playing like AVP on the Jaguar, like through RetroArch, and it plays alright, but there's still like sound issues and stuff, and it's still not 100% perfect with its emulation. Oh. You bastard. Oops. And what I've been enjoying recently, because on my other channel, my main channel, retrospective reviews and covering the Terminator video games, so I want to try and continue doing more of those. I do love playing video games. I love talking about them, and having the opportunity on my main channel, which is mainly movie focused, but we're covering movie licensed games. So I hope to cover T2, those video games, Batman Returns, and probably Alien 3 as well, because that had a bunch of titles, and of course Jurassic Park. So there's a lot of, you know, opportunities there to explore other games. I just like the fact that there's kind of multiple, you know, conversions, and back in the day you had different types of games for the consoles, or, you know, for the home computer, where nowadays it's the same game across the same platforms, and may run slightly better on one console than the other or something, you know. But you have to be like really anal to sort of see the differences, you know. Oh, the character's like knackered. Ah, you shitbag! Power up! I should go. Oh, why did he get to 2 blocks? Okay. Ah, I'm dead now. He died a lot in this game. Because there's no opportunity to pick up health. Actually, there's no health bars. And that's interesting actually, because Final Fight would offer you food and stuff like that. I think it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, sandwiches and meat and stuff like that. But this offers nothing in return. It just wants your fucking money. Guarantee this game will do a proper like boss rush near the end. Fight all the bosses again. What the hell is that? Fucking hell. Right, it's gone. Can I run? No. This is so like level for Streets of Rage 2, isn't it? Ah, you turd. As soon as I about to do the move, they just punch you. What is this? Ding ding. Ah, it's no point doing the power up and they're going to roller skate, yeah. Ah, so. Oh, he's down. No, he's not. It's just he's lost parts of his body. Got rid of the dog though. Flying kick does nothing. It does. Right, they're done. Lost a credit there. Okay, bugs. Let's just sort them out. Douche. I love that knee effect though. It is good. I don't want this. The other special moves aren't particularly interesting. This is kind of really slow fireball. And what was the other thing? Something that kind of just didn't do much for me. You want something that really clears the screen. Man with big shoulders. Very pointy shoulders. Oh, that's close and you got me. Let's clear those two. Get rid of this prick first. Ah! Ah! Oh, you bastard! Oh, he's done for. Ah, excellent. Even though they've ever started repeating some of the sprites, but there's enough variety. Look at these things! What the hell? Penises with legs. I'll get rid of these pricks. Nothing else to do. I couldn't say last one. Whoops, that was a waste. What the hell? Who's that on the screen? Is that Johnny Rotten? Right, gotcha. Completely missed me then. Oosh. Oh, not another one. Ah, bollocks. Luckily, the hit detection is quite wide, so you don't have to be too close. Ping them. Or this could be a lift battle? Oh no. Okay. Sit all of you on screen. Thank you very much. Ah. Oh, that's the other move he does. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So the level designs are really interesting though, really detailed. So you can't walk in there. There's some bonuses or something like that. Power-ups. I always like ones where you take different routes and stuff. That'd be cool. That's not really a thing. I didn't really do that back then. I should sort that. Why did he get the... Oh, what's he doing up there? Get down. Oh, they wasted feet. Oh, that's close. Bollocks. Ah, I gotta do my move. Where's she get appearing from? I love my parents there. Oh well. Right, you're down. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, I can't do my super movement, I'm too tired. Too fucking tired. Too fucking tired? What are you doing? Oh. Oh, I quick missed it there. What? You didn't get me there. It's a lie. He flashes for ages. If you hit him. Oh well, he's not dead anyway. I can't do it. Oh. No. So I've died a lot, man. This game's pretty hard. Because if you get no health power ups, you can't survive because you're always going to get hit. There's no way of avoiding it half the time. Let's try the other moves. Let's see what I'll show you guys what other supers you can do. Ah, points. No. After running one. There we go. That's okay. Come on. More sodding bikes. Here we go. No, missed him completely. Why did it hit the bad guys then? That's not fair. Ah! Stop jumping on me. Ah, back to my move, and I always get there. I always get. Oh, that didn't do much damage at all. These guys taking longer than normal. Get rid of. Right, he's down. I got rid of him. Right. Sewers. Well, I haven't seen back, definitely. What the hell are these things? Oh, blowing farts at me. So. Yay. Oosh. One of them. Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh, look at the background there. That's that's like something out of Akira. Oh my god, more of them. Right, gotcha. I cleared loads then, didn't it? Oh no, no, not these dudes. For God's sake, a flying bug thing. It's gonna be annoying. I try to get him to call and just sort of spam him. Oh, he's gone already. Ah. Shoulder man, you're gonna die. Come on. Come on. Oh. No. Yay. Cool. Right. Take C again. Ah! Oh, that's close. I'll kick someone then. And he's down. I'll charge that out. What did he do? Ah, oh, bloody fart hit me. It hit me again! Double fart! Oh, these pricks. Oh no! That was close. Oh, I got him caught there. Oh, shit! Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Yes! That's quite a lengthy stage, actually. Oh, I remember this boss. Fucking rubbish. Fucking hate. They throw rocks at you, and you get up, you get knocked down again, and it just becomes impossible. Like, this game really fucks you over here. Just, oh. No, look at that. Look at that. You gotta fight him again later, I think. Oh, look at that bloody fine. Where am I supposed to get him? Ah. Ah. Look at that! That's such crap! Absolute crap. How are you supposed to avoid all of that? Let's get up again. Knocks you down again. Where's he gone, that coward? Oh, he got caught there. This might be... Next stage might be the final one. 6 is always kind of like the rough, isn't it? Rough sort of number of stages you get for your scoring beat 'em ups. Oh, look at that! Tower of Doom. That is Johnny Rotten. A bit fucked up there. Boss rush, whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won. Ugh. I can't power up yet because I've got no fucking health. Ah, this one optimal move. Let me get out, let me get out, let me get out! Well, he's only fucked in with a big fat one. Ah, you bastard. I'm doing awful now. Come on, get out, get out. What is... Oh, they're getting brutal now. Oh, he's like... Achievement. Okay, so we've got the... I'm presuming we've got the tower, and you just encounter more of these kind of boss characters, really. I'm not looking forward to finding that brain one again. He floats around. Oh, bugs! More bugs. That's there again. Oh. Weird animation on there. Kicks you out of it. That's just a running power up. If you want that. Too weak. I did nothing. Oh, it's down foot. There we go. Plop. Next floor. You think you have a fight in the lift, but you don't in this game. Yeah. Wow, that was cool. Bloody boss though. God, boss. Ugh. Come on, stop flashing, stop flashing. What? You didn't do it! What the hell? He's hold for too long, maybe. Ah, knocks you when you get down as well. And cheating game. Cheating fucking game. It's harder than the other before. Oh, what? I did nothing. Ah, what a useless power up. Ah. Right, is that up on the ceiling again? Drops your shit. You should. Ah. Let's cheating again. Oh, roof. Cool. Oh, I got him there with it. For once. Oh, I'm dead though. Go for that. I'm sick of you, mate. He's the only one that does like different animation when he dies. Doesn't explode into like green goo. Oh, look at that background. Oh, no. Oh, now you won't be able to use your power-ups in this level because you can't. You have no time to charge them. Ah, just forget to punch him. Ah, shitty game. Ah. What? Oh, look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god! Ah, oh, bastard. Oh, he's only done 4. I think a couple more punches and he's kind of finished with it. Oh, I'm getting. You know, it's always trying to get him sort of stun locked. What was that? The last boss? Kind of that sort of that rush. I can't remember now. Must be. Yeah, here we go. What the hell? He's got a head coming out of his private parts. Not good, is it? Fucking bother with bloody power-ups anymore. I just one of those things, just sort of kind of bob and weave your way towards him and sort of sneak in. Ah, and then spams it. Yeah. Come on, fucking hell. I'll kill me. I'll take some of your health actually. Stops you from spamming, I suppose. Oh, it's got me in. One hit nearly killed me. That's nuts. Right, he's dead now though. Oh wait, stop cheating. Oh, this is fucking hell. Take that, you big alien willy thing. Right, don't worry. Thank you. Area 6 clear. What's going to happen now? How's it going to end? Jumping off the building. Cool, look at him go. Whoa, look at him go. Very 80s action movie there, jumping with flame behind you. Well, there you go. At the end of the game. Fantastic presentation. Kind of interesting sprite design. Some are kind of just weird and bonkers, and some are kind of interesting and cool. Combat, very simple. Yeah, it could have done with so much more. You know, the power-ups are kind of useful in some cases. Two of them are just a bit rubbish, really. Takes hours to charge them as well, and you always get clipped at the last minute. The enemy has like so much kind of recovery time, like so you can't hit them, which is a bit annoying. And you can never do this on like a 1 credit thing. I mean, possible because it's just like how essentially kind of unbalanced it is. Kind of favours the enemies instead of you because it wants your money. That's why. But yeah, it's probably one of the better of the side-scrolling beat 'em ups on Neo Geo of sort of the earlier titles they put out. Yeah, good fun game. I'm going to be back next playing some Sunset Riders. Yeah. Okay, folks, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.